Alright guys, welcome back to day 4 of our Forever War here in the Northern Belt. On to our next mission here. We've got a Clear the Hostiles mission, and we're going to be allowed to take 4 operators in. Briefing says, gear up. Some well-organized insurgents are making trouble in the northwest, and we've been tapped to go out and mop the floor with them. Enemy forces are 10 to 16 well-organized insurgents. Looks like we got a medium-sized map here. We do have 2 guys injured. So they will not be able to participate in the fight. We've got our 4 guys. It looks like it's starting out, putting us up here, but we'll go ahead and look around the battlefield and see where exactly we want our guys to come in from. So it does look like we can move all the way around the structure here. So we're going to start by trying to clear everything out around the outside. Looks like there's only one door into the structure here. I don't see any other exterior doors. So we will try and work our way around the outside. We'll post some coverage up right here while we move around. That way we can make sure no one comes out from behind us. But it looks like, not really sure the best way. We may want to split our guys up here. That way these guys can sort of clear out through the top half, and these guys can clear out around this way if we want to. Also looks like this chain link fence goes all the way around this side, so we could just put 2 up here, clear out the top, and come circle around to the bottom. All of these windows are covered up so they won't be able to see us on our way there. I think that's probably going to be the best bet, is to go 2 and 2 and then work our way back up here. Now once we get into the building, it looks like we've got a couple of doors that are locked. Here, and here. This is just a clear out the hostiles mission, so we should be good to use slap charges there. Not super concerned about any civilians here. We could also, of course, always bring wall charges. That way we can open up some different angles that the enemy may not be expecting from us. But we are going to have 4 guys, and I don't see a whole lot of areas where we are going to need more than 4. I don't see many rooms, so like, you just think about when we come into this room, there's 2 threats, so we can send 3 up here while 1 holds down here. Once we get here, there's 2, so we can do 2 and 1 plus back up. Same thing, 2 doors with 3 guys. Down here, we are going to have 3 threats with 4 guys, which should be fine. We'll just send 2 here while we hold coverage on those. So I'm not too concerned about the number of bodies we have here. So next we need to determine who we want to bring into the mission with us. These guys are still injured for a couple of more days. I think this is mainly going to be some assaulters and grenadiers. I don't really want to be running inside with our support gunners just yet. We did unlock the shotguns, but I don't want to be using the shotguns while we're clearing the exterior of the building here. So I think a couple of assaulters and a couple of grenadiers, and we should be able to call it good. So we'll put these guys...
Roger.
We'll split the team like so.
Roger.
With 2 and 2.
Roger.
Bolt cutters. I don't really think we need bolt cutters. We're not going to be coming through the top side of this fence, and we've already got holes in the fence this way. But I'll go ahead and keep 1 guy with a set of bolt cutters. This guy here, flashbangs, frags, and a wall charge. I think that sounds good to me. And we should have the same setup here with these guys. So this one's got extra flashbangs and a smoke. We really don't need a smoke, so we'll do flashes, and let's get some slap charges here. And same thing with this guy, frags, flashes, and slap charges here. And I think that should be good to go. I don't think we're going to need anything else other than that. So we'll go ahead and get started here. We will keep everyone silent for the meantime. No reason to take a shot unless we need to. So for starters, let's get these guys facing the proper direction. So everything is clear directly ahead from this guy. So I like that. We'll start to clear around the exterior here. We don't need to be worried about anyone coming up from behind this way, since everything is blocked off. So we're just going to start with these 2 moving this way. We're going to make sure 1 watches long while 1 can clear out through here. And we will take this shot. Everything is clear straight out to here, so we like that. Keep our long coverage here. And we'll start to move up with these guys. Nice, slow and steady is the name of the game here. No reason to rush. We just want to clear all of our angles appropriately. So this is all good through here. I'm actually just going to clear this out with him. I think that's going to be a little bit easier. Boom, good to go. So now we can bring our whole team down like so. We've got a couple of angles here. This is all blocked off, so they can't really see us from here. So we just need to make sure that we clear out the bottom side of this. So I'm going to send 2 this way. And these guys can start to work their way up here. I'll have yellow go with him. Alright, again, bottom side is clear. So we'll go ahead and take this long angle with these guys. And start to push them up. I'm going to have them stop short just here on this rock so that they can't be seen from the other side here. And then we'll end up clearing this area with these 2. So slow and methodical. Clearing around the outside of the building here. Now we can start to push up. We'll have 1 hold the top, while 2nd comes around into here. Okay, so we do have an open window here that I was not necessarily accounting for before. So we are going to still do the same here. We're going to clear through here, but then we're going to need to post someone on this window if we're going to walk past. So we'll clear through here with 1. That area is clear, so now we want to pick up on this window with this guy. And then we want our plates from yellow here facing this window. And we're going to have blue sitting right behind him. So we don't need to necessarily clear out this whole room from the outside. We're going to be making entry in there eventually. We just want to make sure that blue here can't get shot by anyone in this window. So now that this northern area is all cleared out, we're going to move with these 2 this direction to clear out the rest of this courtyard area. Couple of weird little angles with the trees and stuff. It looks like this front courtyard area is going to be clear. We do have 1 little bit of dead space here. I'm going to end up taking these guys up here. I'm going to have him hold on this door, while orange holds this top area here. We will turn around and clear that area as we get a little bit closer, but I don't think anyone's going to be hiding right here. So as they all start to push up, we can start to push up with these guys as well. I want to make sure that they're moving at the same time. That way, yellow is again shielding blue from anyone through this window. Alright, so we got a few guys here. I'm going to have everyone switch off of silent mode. And I want yellow to hang out right here for a second and kill those guys. Which was successful. I'm going to let him sit here for now because he has a nice angle into this structure. So we want him to hang out there for a second if we can. We do have blue who can now pick up on the door. Orange, you can check that last bit of dead space there. And pink can move his way up to the top to clear out the rest of this. Alright, that is clear. I'm going to have 2 guns hold on the door. Actually, we're going to have 2 guys come up here because these windows are all open, so we're going to be able to see into them from the outside. So orange is going to need to come up here with pink. Alright, so everything is clear straight ahead. We do have the option of tossing a frag this direction to clear some of this out, which I think may be a pretty good idea. I'm gonna get a frag into this window. Alright, so we do have a couple of guys in there. That did open up a lot of these other windows though, so we do need to be careful coming across here. I'm gonna stick Orange's muzzle here while we continue to hold long with Pink. Alright, so now they're starting to come to the outside, which is fine. The majority of this area is clear from that frag. I'm going to hold Orange here. Actually, we've got a good angle now with Blue in here, so Orange can step off and continue to hold down here as well. We want to inch these guys across this way while Pink continues to hold long. So we do just want to clear out this little bit right here, because then the entirety of the exterior will be cleared, and then we'll be able to make entry without having to have someone hold on the rear for us. So we just want to quickly poke our head across this way. Boom, this is all clear. Now we can backtrack our way out. This is the only area that hasn't been cleared, but I don't think anyone can get access through there because of that sheet metal right there. So we're gonna bring these guys out back exactly the same way they came in. Make sure we're sort of covering those windows as we go. And now we can move around to the front. So as that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and bring up Yellow as well. We're going to drop that coverage a long ways there and get these guys ready to make our entry. Try and clear as much as we can from the outside. So we've just got a couple of hard corners left that need to be cleared. Let's bunch these guys up a little bit and we'll make entry. So we're set up on opposite sides of the door. This is a center fed room, even though we're mainly oriented to this one side. Someone could theoretically be hiding there. So since we're on opposite sides, I prefer to have both flow straight across, clear out the dead space. 3 and 4 will come in right behind. As soon as he picks up his corner is clear, we're going to actually have him watch this door. And as soon as he clears his corner, he's going to move this direction. These guys can start to move in as well. So we want Yellow and Orange here to sort of move simultaneously. We're going to have Orange orient on this door. We want them to sort of move simultaneously. That way Yellow's plates are covering this door as we move across. And these guys are all going to be moving up to the north. Continue to cover that. And he's going to come sit right here on this door. Alright, this way is clear for the most part, but we do need to be cognizant now that we've busted out these windows. Whenever we send a guy this way, he's going to have to hold a little bit short. That way he can see into this room. So number 1 man, I'm going to have you face this way. Number 2 and 3, we're going to send you guys in to clear out this room. Let's back him up so his gun is up. Roger. And we'll swing this door open. Looks fairly clear from the outside. I'll just send in 1. It's clear. So now we're going to do a similar type deal here. We want to get these guys set up on the same line. We'll send another one this way just because. But we want to roll simultaneously. So we want Pink come here while Yellow is watching right behind. We'll go ahead and send Blue down here. So Yellow's watching that way. Pink is using his plates to shield him from this side. We'll get these guys in here. And the bathroom is clear. We'll let him hold the rear while these guys jet out and meet up with him. And then last man will continue to watch that direction until he sneaks out. Alright, so now we'll get everyone set up here. We need to find someone with a slap charge. So orange here has a slap charge. We'll get that set up.
Placing charge. Charge ready.
He's got his gun back up. We'll blow the charge. We don't see anyone immediately from opening the door. We do have quite a bit of dead space, so I am going to get a flashbang in here.
Flash out.
As the flash goes out, again, we've got a center fed room. So number one, he's basically on this side of the door. We're going to send him in this direction. Number two will be right behind, clearing this corner. 3 and 4 will come in and hold the rest of our angles here. As soon as he clears his angle, there's no reason for him to be staring at this wall anymore. So we'll get him to pick up this direction. Same deal, yellow, once your wall is clear, you can come this way. I'm going to bring him all the way around the top here. And I'm going to bring blue. And pink is right behind. So we're going to bring blue and pink down here. They're oriented this direction, so they're going to be able to see into this room for us. We'll get orange to pick up on that door. And so will yellow. Alright, so we'll get everyone into position here. So the goal on this one is going to be to get this room cleared before we come in here, because we've got 4 guys and this is too many doors to deal with. If we come in here, someone's going to have to be watching our rear, and then we've got 3 doors. That's too much to mess with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a flashbang in here to stun anyone that may be waiting right here. We're going to send 2 guys to roll and hold on this door. Hopefully they'll be able to see a decent amount into this room while these 2 clear down here. So let's get everyone a little bit closer to where we want them. And then I'm going to get a flashbang in here.
Flash out. Look out.
We're going to change where we're all oriented here. And we're going to quickly get into this room.
Roger.
Alright, we've got a lot of guys right here. We're going to go ahead and send our 2 dudes in to clear this out. Just because there's so many, we want to go ahead and get in that room. We'll set up cross coverage here so that we're covering all of our angles, and then we still need to get into this room with these guys. We don't need to rush just because other action is going on. We still want to flash and clear our way through here safely. So we're set up on opposite sides. We'll send these guys in like this. Alright, this room is clear. We've got 1 holding on these 2 and 1 holding here. I'm going to go ahead and flip-flop these. Let him hold on these while he comes down to hold here. And it looks like we do need a magazine change. So I'm going to have these guys hold for a second while we get everyone else up here. Once we get some more guns up here, we can get a magazine change in. So he's now covering what he's covering. We'll get a reload in. Alright. Now we will send 2 down here and 2 to these doors. So I'm going to have him hold long ways. I do need him to get as close to right here as possible. That way, since these doors are opposing, they're on the same line. I want some body armor watching behind us here. So another option we can do is send him right here. Orange will be stopped right here. And pink can open the door for us. Now we do need to be careful. We'll push him back a little bit, because if that door opens, we don't want them, potentially someone standing right here, to have a line of sight on him. So we'll get this door open.
Roger.
Fairly clear from the outside. And that's exactly why we want that opposing door coverage set up like we do. We got that fresh mag in, so he's going to be able to take them out just fine. We'll go ahead and clear this with these two. And those are actually the last enemies. So 3 stars. I don't think we took any injuries there. Everyone is straight chilling. 3 minutes to complete that. We will go ahead and watch the replay. I know some of you guys enjoy having the replay on.
Charge. Ready to burn. Banger out. Flash out. Take cover.
Good job. Mission complete.
Alright, so that's another day complete on the Iron Man run. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. As we look here, we're going to be entering day 5 in the next episode. We've got 20 troops available for deployment. It looks like we're almost level 5. So we got a couple of missions left on this week. And as you guys know, this is the Forever War, so we're planning on keeping our guys in here for as long as possible. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. That way you're notified when a new video comes out. And we'll see you in the next one.